Okay, we're live, are we? Oh, screw you.
Yes, we're live.
Okay, where's AD?
Is that who you're counting on?
Oh, yeah, AD at nighttime. You usually a pretty good bet. Okay, since 3 o'clock, I've had two more
Tim
times.
Jackson's here. AZ Tim Jackson.
Hey, I told you AD's going to be here. I told you.
Yeah, but Mr. Jackson is here too.
So anyway, I had two more signs come off while I'm at the bus. Well, really? But anyways, so I'm gonna do one. I already did one tonight, your removal, but I got another installed down in Port Stanley. But I'll do it tomorrow morning because I'm probably not working tomorrow morning.
Well, you don't know for sure yet, right?
Well, they're on strike.
They are on strike.
Yeah, but they're treating it, us bus drivers, as an inclement weather advisory. So in other words, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll tell you. We can't sleep in until you have to wait until they tell us.
That's nice of them, isn't it?
Yeah, you won't even let me sleep in the buggers, They got to get up and find out if we're working or not. But they've already, Tug Valley has already said, oh, well, unless something changes between now and 6 a.m. So other than that, yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be off. So.
Oh, Tim's got to go to work today, but he's off on Saturday. Okay. Lenny's in the chat. Lenny wanted to know what you thought about that bus picture she sent you.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I said that was kind of cool. I need one of them. And of course, those two little nice kids that got on my bus, little bastards weren't on there today.
Well, that's a good thing, huh?
Oh, no, I was going to get them to clean my bus, sweep it out for me. I had to do it. Yeah.
Oh, he's off today, but he works on Saturday. Okay, gotcha. So you're going to be working Friday and Saturday. Okay. Well, Tim, welcome. You can always join the panel right up there at the top.
Yeah. You fly anything else today, Paul, or no?
No, just that one foggy one. I posted that.
Thought you might have went out and tried it one more time.
Well, I thought about it, but I wasn't in the mood. I got so hyped up over that whole thing this morning.
Yeah.
It just reminds me, Paul, that I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I've pretty much lost a handle on everything.
Shit. I had a hard time with that Autel upgrade, but I finally figured it out, but nobody told me. I just had to work it out to figure out what the hell I was doing wrong. The Thunder Bay is coming up, going to Meldrum Bay. It's up there.
The Nimrods that are supposedly running the camera have it zoomed in and on next to nothing.
What, on a fence?
It's a deck. It's a deck.
Oh.
Yeah, it just makes you want to scratch your head and say, what the hell are you people doing?
Oh. No, he's working Saturday because it's $44 an hour. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good reason to work.
Sure.
Look, I think I make $60 a day doing school bus. Wee. Yeah, well, 300 a week.
It's only a couple hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you average it out, what are you getting? Probably $25 or $30 an hour?
$19.50.
$19.50 an hour. Well, yes, he's getting 44. All right.
Yeah, they a couple of ships coming down. You got the Munson and the Integrity. They're up there at the tip of the thumb there.
Yeah. Also got Upbound down just south of north of or right by
Corona.
Marysville. You got the Thunder Bay heading for Meldrum Bay. And then down by Port Lambton, you've got the H. Lee White.
Yeah, White and Lake Huron.
Yep.
But the Cygnus or whatever, it's out at Anchor, but it's supposed to be going into Sarnia.
This is the time of year they start stacking them out there because they're all coming in to get out of the grain elevator.
Yeah.
Coming to load up and take them places. And they can only load like one, maybe two ships at a time.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I don't know about you, but I don't know if you've been outside, but it still feels foggy. Like it's cool, damp wind right now. It's going to get foggy again tonight, I know. Well,
yeah. Garth liked the fog video.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's only what, a minute and 20 seconds long?
Yeah. Because I was going up the side of the ship and that was it. I couldn't. Because my SD card on my controller was full and I didn't have an SD card in the drone. I have to see, that's another thing. I used to always be really meticulous about put it in the computer, download it, format it, take it out of the computer and put it back in the drone before I ever put the drone back. But some reason that I didn't.
Oh,
Dominic is just lurking.
where is right there?
See, Paul, there's the ship that Captain Henry Jackman is in at the elevator.
Oh, is he? Oh, Jackman. Okay.
And across from it is the Algo Terra. I don't know what that's doing there. It's a tanker, unless it's unloading to tanker trucks. But that's the reason that the one is sitting way out there in the anchorage. It wants to go in there and load grain.
Huh.
And there's the Thunder Bay.
So here's the big headline here. Ontario school strike will go ahead Friday as least vows to fight illegal job action. So, anyways, look at that. Talk between the government and education workers break down. Strike confirmed. But something could happen between now and 6 a.m., but they're not talking. Come on, really? Well, see, they might go back to, unions might go back and say, okay, we're not going to strike tomorrow. Let's do some more negotiating. And it could change that quick, right?
Sure.
But
well, especially when you're dealing with politicians, they change their mind like it's blinking an eye.
Yeah. Oh, they finally have a talk? Yeah. Okay, cool. There's that Tim Jackson.
Yeah, how you doing?
God, nope. Well,
Oh, Timmy.
official word will come at 6 a.m. So I have to get my ass out of bed in the morning.
6 a.m. That's late getting out of bed. I wish I could sleep until 6 a.m. Hello, everybody in chat.
Well,
is it hot?
Go feed the house.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I got hungry dogs.
Dog's going off.
Yeah, they're telling them, aren't they?
Jesus.
Sound like lions.
That's what I miss about dogs, man. They're funny as hell.
Oh yeah, he is hilarious.
Yeah.
Entertaining for sure.
Oh yeah. Dakota, she used to bring her bowl up to me when she was hungry. Yeah, she was cool. Garth said Masabi mine are down at Port Heron, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Yep.
Yeah, I saw you went. You had another foggy flight. Let's see.
Well, what happened is I didn't take the SD card as that I used it before, and it was on the Mini 3, and it was still in the computer. So I went down there. So it switched over when I took off to, it says switching to internal memory. Well, the internal memory card was full of all kinds of things I'd done before.
Oh, you're catching everything.
While I was in the air. So that's why it ends right as I'm coming up the side, because actually when I went up and around, it would have been a great video.
Damn. Hey, Chuck, how you doing?
Darn it all. Hey, Tim, long time no hear.
Yeah. How'd you like driving on the wrong side of the road? Did you get used to it?
I got less bad at it. It's my third week. I have 3 weeks of experience now.
Yeah, there you go.
So I only suck minorly now.
Like I told everybody, when you come over here, just make sure you give way to your right instead of your left, and you'll be fine.
Well, I had a guy that didn't do that for me, and I had to take evasive action in a rotary. A roundabout, and it definitely got my attention.
Oh yeah, you gotta love the roundabouts. Most of the people that live here don't understand roundabouts.
It would not have been my fault, but when you're trying to watch your GPS, know when to break out of the roundabout and watch your right and all that other shit, there's just a lot going on.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Exactly.
but we lived. We only had one close call. Everything else would have been my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, new experiences is awesome. And I heard Dennis Lovelady, he's over here right now, but he's down in Sydney.
Well, that's right. This is the week that he's supposed to be down there with the gang.
Yeah, well, he's down in Sydney until I think he comes to Brizzy Sunday.
Is he going to a hotel near Matt, or is he staying at Matt's?
No, he's staying at Matt's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt set it up all for him. He has a spare room and stuff.
Oh, cool.
And that's what takes the cost of his trip. Most of the cost is, your hotel and everything like that. So
yeah.
No, that's
Lori
good.
Lori and I need to get down there. Damn it all.
Yeah.
Not sure how to fit all this stuff in.
Yeah, just let me know and I'll tell you all the cheap car rentals and stuff.
Oh,
and you could
man.
You could probably stay at Matt's too. You never know.
Jesus. Hey, is Matt gonna get a Mavic 3 Classic? Because that kind of fits the bill for him. Although he still loves his Mavic 2 Pro, I know, but just curious.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with his
He's gonna
drones.
make the- I wonder if he's gonna make the jump, because he was saying he didn't need the Mavic 3 with all its expensiveness, but maybe Mavic 3 Classic will do it for him.
Yeah. I mean, next year I'm looking into getting the Mavic 3 Classic, but I'm gonna wait because I'm hard up for money right now. Yeah.
You're gonna love the camera.
What are there about
It was
seven?
it's
Chuck, they're about what, 1,700 including the smart controller, or 1,500 with the smart controller?
well, the thing is, Paul, you don't need the controller. You just get the drone because you already have a controller. So you can use the RC1N that you already have from your
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Mini 2 and
if
your,
somebody
your
wanted to
2S
buy
and-
one, I think they're about, total package about
Oh,
13 to 1,500, I think.
Yeah, and that's about 2,500
Yeah,
over
if you
here. Yeah.
yeah. If you get it, actually, nobody's gonna like my advice because I spend too much. But if you have an Air 2S and or a Mini 3 or whatever, then you can get by with the DJI RC. It's a good controller, but if you want the brighter screen and the better radio, then just buy the Mavic 3 Classic all by itself and a la carte, and then get the RC Pro. The RC Pro is amazing. I mean, it's like the smart controller on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Lenny,
it'll run all those. It'll fly all those drones. It'll fly all of them.
hey, Chuck Lenny says, hello, Mr. World Traveler.
Well, thank you. Working on. Well, I am working to earn that badge for sure.
Well, with all
Finally got
the
a pair of
traveling you do for work, you must get some real sky miles, don't you?
Yeah, I do my best to fly like the same airline all the time, and then like when Lori and I fly, we like to fly American because that way we build our air miles up. And then when I fly business, same. I try to fly American, and they upgrade me to first class sometimes just cause, and I love it. So
Yeah, because you got so many air miles, they'll just bump you up.
they start to kiss your ass a little bit. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm all for ass kissing, especially when they're kissing mine.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, yeah, we've been very fortunate. I mean, we're seeing stuff that I didn't think we'd ever see, and then to be able to film it and then share it with other people, it's kind of a gift. So that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that is a gift. I mean, do it now. You know what I mean? Our years come by very quick now after a certain age.
Oh God, they do. Yeah, they do. And we're chasing the sun as it sets, like everybody is.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd was always right. But yeah, we're having fun, and to be able to get over to England even for a week was really cool. And
yeah,
I got a lot of editing to do.
That's good. You get the adventure and stuff. Venture of a lifetime.
We'd like to see Australia, though, for sure.
Yeah, come on over. We'll have a big meetup.
It'd be cool.
Matt
will take me to. I know Matt will show me some great places to fly that Mavic 3 and try to crash it.
Oh, he will. He will.
Yeah, that's why I'll probably have to get a Classic as a redundant one, so that I have like a stunt Mavic 3 to go with the regular Mavic 3.
Yeah,
a stunt Mavic 3.
With every,
I do want to find out.
It's $2,500 over here. The Classic for me. So
that's spendy, but I'll say it over and over and over again though. After they got all the kinks worked out, and it took them a long time, like half a year. The camera on that drone is just amazing. It always was. It's the airframe that was screwed up for a long time. They fixed it.
Yeah. Well, they fixed everything with the Air 2 with the Air 2S. So yeah, everything's everything.
And Mini 3 Pro, just it's amazing the quality of footage you can get out of that little itty bitty drone. It's just remarkable.
Uh,
But it
I
doesn't
reckon
like high
in
winds.
6 months, in 6 months' time, we're going to see the Air 3.
I don't know. I mean, we were talking about that last night on Drone Therapy, and the Air 2S is still selling well.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. There's DJI has no reason to replace it. It's still selling.
Did the Air 2 drop in price?
The Air 2 is gone, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Air 2 is what they're selling out, whatever's left. I don't think they're.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I
There
had
was
the Air
rumor
1
that-
and Air 2. Air 1, Air 2, Mini 1, Mini 2, Maverick 2
Yeah.
Zoom, Phantom 4 V2.
Yeah.
Jeez, I had a lot. I started
Mini 2's
becoming like
the-
Adrian.
I actually sold my Mavic 2 Zoom. I sold my Mavic 2 Pro. I still have one Mavic 2 Pro that I don't have any remote control for, just a couple of batteries and extra props and stuff. I was hoping a guy like Matt would want to grab it off of me, but now with Mavic 3 Classic,
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him for getting that instead. But I'll sell it really cheap. I just want somebody to get it in here and use it, because I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just sitting around taking up space.
You know, out of them all, the only thing I
Man.
regret selling is the smart controller. That's the only thing I regret selling. I do miss the Phantom 4 V2. I do miss that.
Lori took over my smart controller, but if she decides to let me sell Mini 2, then I'll sell the smart controller all by itself to somebody who wants to use it, because that is a great controller if you have like a Mini 2 and a Mavic 2 Pro and all that stuff.
It is.
So
I love it because I
actually-
can take all my drones with me and just set them all up on the smart controller. I like it.
I know, and that's why the RC Pro and now the DJI RC are so nice, because anything with fly, well, I mean, like most of the Air 2S, Mini 3 Pro, and Mavic 3 all work on the new controllers.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You bring
You know
one.
what shits me? You know what shits me is the new Samsungs. Like my new Samsung phone I bought for like $800, and it doesn't have the DJI Fly app on the store no more. It craps me.
No, you have to get it directly from DJI.
Yeah, I got
So,
a link phone on the computer. Yeah, fucking unreal.
Yeah, and that's the other kind of advantage of using either the DJI RC or the RC Pro, because they'll look for the update from DJI's site and grab it, and you don't have to go through the BS like you have to on your Android phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of a small little benefit that probably nobody thinks of. It just makes it easier to stay up to date.
Yeah.
Well, I
it
love
just
those
shits me.
things. They're just so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. And if you get a little cover, they sell a cover that covers the screen and snaps on, and then you can leave the sticks already screwed in and throw it in your bag. And
Yeah.
that's what I do with the DJI RC. It's all ready to rip. I just pop the cover off and light it up and boop, get in the air a lot faster.
Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Robert Glazier.
I can't see the chat. Who am I missing?
You got Lynn, you got Robert, you got AZ, you got Garth. I think that's pretty much it. And you got a lot of lurkers. Northside Hawk, he's in there.
Lurkers.
Yeah. Got 16
I'm not used
people
to smelling.
watching.
Well, hello everybody in the chat. I wish I could hand out scratch and sniff cards, because it's not often in early November I can smell fresh cut grass, but that's what's going on out here.
Yeah, I like the smell of that.
People are still cutting their lawn.
Yeah.
We're gonna go from cutting the lawn to blowing out the driveway with a snowblower in about a day. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. True.
So
Very
get yourself
true.
prepared. Well, you don't need them, Tim. You're going in the summer, right? You guys are halfway around, so you do summer next. You're spring.
Yeah, no.
Must be nice down there.
Oh, it's not. It's about 18 or something right now, but a high of 25. So,
Yeah, isn't that pretty much like great? Seems ideal.
yeah.
It's not volcano hot yet. Like it will be.
No,
soon.
not yet. But I think we will be.
Yeah, well, England was unseasonably warm when we were there last week. I totally packed wrong. I expected it to be much colder
Yeah.
and rainier. We got lucky with the weather too. I am not.
That's why
complaining.
I think Dennis picked the perfect time to come over because it's not hot and it's not cold. You know what I mean? So
No, I think that's probably an ideal time to go to Australia. It's like right now you're in the HVAC world, we call it shoulder season. You're in between heating and cooling.
yeah.
It's a great time to go anywhere.
Yeah, because I don't think he would have liked it in January or February when it's in the close to 40s. I don't think he would have liked it.
I don't think so.
Uh,
Paul, did you get your camera sorted out on your Air 2S? I remember you were talking about some blurriness and stuff the other day.
Yeah, well, he didn't. He put it on that. What they call that? Focus something, a focus assistant or something.
autofocus.
Focus assistant?
What it does is,
I thought there was automatic focus, like continuous and AFC or whatever is what I use.
Tim,
Three
you
of
didn't
them.
like,
there's
you like
automatic
my-
focus, manual focus, and focus
Hold on.
track. So what it does when you're tracking, the focus will stay on that one person. Well, somehow it got switched to that. So when he went to fly around the
Oh.
ship, it wasn't in automatic focus. So somehow they got changed, with his fingers.
Oh, and it would go all blurry on them.
you didn't like my
Hey.
CPU
You
video?
can't see
Tim?
when you're flying because the screen's too small. You can't.
Smart ass.
Justin.
So Justin,
What's
fucking
Say hello to Justin. I realized he was taking the piss out of Paul for a second, but
No, he's taking a piss out of me now. So,
Because I sent him a
Oh,
video of
yeah,
him installing a CPU.
he's a.
smart ass. This is just,
Oh, I fucked up. Pardon me. I shouldn't have said that F word. I screwed up a CPU installing one once. I snapped the corner right off the thing. It was great.
holy crap. Yeah. No, I
Total
bent one
stupidity.
pin.
I mean,
I bent one
it
pin.
gets better.
Uh,
Yeah, it gets better. The CPU that I destroyed was like it was like $1,800.
Jesus.
That made me happy.
Oh, that fuck. I'll be
Yeah.
using tweezers and everything on that puppy.
Yep. Yeah.
God.
So
Damn.
well, I managed to get another. I only had to pay like a $200 fee to get it returned and exchanged. They cut me a break. But then while the board was sitting around, I didn't put the cover on the pins. And they got effed up.
Yep.
It was just
Watch this.
double stupid.
All
You
I
do.
did was
I mean-
bent one pin. I bent one pin. That's all I did.
Oh, watch
You
what
can
this guy
bend
does.
pins back. Like Justin's probably done it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
If you get a magnifying glass, you can align them up. But
Yeah, I did. I did
I
that, but I
mashed
missed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who?
Watch what he does with the. Watch what he does with the fan.
Oh, not so much!
He just slammed the fan in there.
Oh no.
what am I missing?
He put thermo paste on.
Everything?
Yes, he put everything. Thermo paste on everything.
Oh, not so much!
Oh, he slammed it on it. And look at the
Oh,
board.
no.
Oh my God, it's an Asus board. Fuck me.
Yeah, it was funny when he just slams his
I love
fan in
Asus boards. Yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to go easy on that thermal paste. A little goes a long way.
there. Well, he
Oh
put
my
it
God.
between. He put it where the pins are, and then he
Jesus.
puts the CPU in, and then he dumps it on the back of it, and then slams the
Oh my
fan down on
God.
top of it.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, that's just to trigger all the
Uh-huh.
computer nerds out there.
Yeah.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
all for views.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I installed my CPU correctly. You better rephrase that, Robert.
Yeah, just one pin, and I hear this for the rest of my life, Jeff.
Refer to Tim, please.
You refer to
Dude,
kiss my
Dude,
ass.
I feel you, man. I feel you. What I totally admit what I did was completely just absent-minded, stupid, and like I was just had a moment. So a very
Oh,
expensive moment, but a moment.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. Well,
it
what
passed,
happened
all
was
that stuff passed.
I was taking the old CPU fan off, right? And when I took it off, I didn't take it straight up, so it bent some pins. I bent them back.
Caught a-
It looked like
Caught a pin.
I bent everything back, but one pin eluded me, and yeah, fucked it up.
That's all it takes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all it takes. Yep, bummer.
Yeah, it took
Yeah, those
Ari and a
little- those-
magnifying glass.
Yeah, well, those LGAs, those LGA pins are a bitch to straighten out because they're like kind of like come off at an angle.
Yeah, and when you
Yeah, they're
bend them
tricky.
back, you got to use a toothpick or something so you don't take the gold off of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just
Yep.
it
It's-
pissed me off. Pissed me off.
So I have the board that I screwed up. I was gonna sell it like dirt cheap on eBay, but you know, it's an X299 LGA whatever board. Anybody wants one, let me know. You know, just
Hey,
pay the
when
shipping, I'll send it to you. I don't care.
When I get my Ryzen 9, my new CPU watch, I'm going to make a video of me like in a gas mask and a full blown suit, rubber gloves.
And full
And I'm
PPE,
gonna take
full PPE, put
Yeah.
it together.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it'd be
take. I want to take a video of a short of me putting the CPU in.
Fully grounded and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that stuff's expensive. So
It just shat me because I put so many computers together and one pin fucked me up.
dude, I've built dozens too, and just I got careless. I just got careless, and you know, it's all it takes.
But the thing is, don't tell your friends that you messed up because you'll hear it for the rest of your life.
Well, whatever, you know, I'm an easy target for that kind of stuff because I'll just admit it. Yeah, you know, I'm human. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it's like I won't do
Unacceptable.
it again.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, well,
Unacceptable.
I'm glad your expletive that rhymes with my first name, ing perfect. So like, so you know,
Unacceptable.
yay for you.
He
But
had
anyway,
beginner's
it's like-
luck, and now he thinks everybody had like the sun rays out
I
his head.
remember my first build though. Was like my first build was like a Pentium something or other. And,
God.
It was like a ZIF. It had the ZIF socket thing, one of
Yeah.
the early ones.
Yep.
And I didn't get the chip, like I didn't like clamp it down right, and it wouldn't boot up or anything. And it was just
Oh shit.
because I didn't set the clamp right. It was so stupid. It didn't hurt anything.
Well, see, that's what pissed me off. I felt the clunk and everything, and it went in snugly.
Yeah, it feels like it seats in there and everything. I
Yeah.
feel like everything's right.
Yep.
And me too. When I clamped down this CPU, I was like, I made sure that the little diamond was in the right spot and everything.
Yep.
Clamped her down and then go to boot it up, and it's like beep, beep,
Yep.
beep, beep, or something. Oh, it's graphics card. It was beep, 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 or something. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then
It shat
opened
me,
it up
and
I
then
see a
Ari-
corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Ari came all the way up, and I gave him petrol money and stuff to do it, but I felt bad. You know, he came all the way up for one pin. Fuck, it was unreal. Oh well. It gave
So
me
did it
time to
really?
clean
Did it fry the
inside,
board?
too.
Did it fry the board, Tim, or
No.
did you get to
No.
sort it out? Did you?
It
No?
got sorted out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
It's
a
all
happy
gone.
ending. It's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I would have kept on messing with it, guaranteed I wouldn't have saw the one pin, and I would have kept on messing
No,
with it. It
you-
probably blew the board.
And then you would have. Yep, you would have destroyed it. You're just like
Well,
me. You wouldn't give up. You don't give up when you should, and ask for help, and then
Mhm.
you finish
Yep.
it off.
And it's a 450 board, you know, beta Mortamax, and
I'm not familiar with AMD stuff.
it just
So what's a
MSI,
450?
MSI 450 Betamax.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm an
It's
Asus
funny.
guy. That's all I ever buy is Asus.
you see what David put in the chat? Oh, not in this
No,
chat. No, he put
what do you put?
Justin.
Hold
No,
on, I
he
got-
put it. Justin,
Alright,
check
hold
our
on.
chat. Check
Hold
our
on.
chat. He put, "Is that how Tim installs it?" Smart ass.
Oh, it's freaking crap! Like, I wish I could watch that stuff. I'm walking.
Oh, not
with
in the
phone
chat.
in my ear.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's up,
not
Melissa?
this.
No,
Not this chat.
Sorry, I wasn't at my computer.
Yeah.
so I don't know about you guys, but the weekend weather looks pretty good for us in New York.
You seen that,
Subject,
Justin?
see?
Yeah.
I'm changing the subject. Not successful, I guess. I was
Hey.
trying to change the subject. I wasn't successful. I will stop
Corey.
now.
Paul, are you going to be here for a while?
Yeah, oh yeah, yep.
Okay. 'cause
Got a-
there's
got a
there's
boat to catch?
There's a ship up on. I think I'll go catch it.
Okay, which one you
He's got
take?
a ship to catch.
It is
Hey,
the
Paul. Paul, just make sure you take an SD card. Okay.
it's the Thunder Bay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
CSL
Well,
Thunder Bay.
that's not a mistake you make too often, but when you make it, you feel pretty stupid. That's why I carry like those little credit card size things you snap micro SD cards into.
Yeah. Well, the thing
I've
of it
always
is,
had one of those on my flight. My credentials and that are always in one little
I
zipper
didn't
bag.
realize it till after I launched the bird, and the bird was
Oh.
over the river. You know.
Yeah. Then what do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the problem is
Uh,
he had internal memory on his,
But that
smart
was
controller,
full.
but it
Too
was
much
full.
catch.
That should be your strategic reserve, though, Paul. You know better than that. That should always be emptied
Yeah.
and ready just in case
Well,
this
I
moment happens.
never set it to put anything in there, but evidently it just does.
No, catch is catch. It'll automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll use it if it has to. But, you know, it wants you to record.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Put it in
Yeah.
auto, Paul. Put it in auto.
What's up, Corey?
Auto.
What's up, Lynn? Robert?
Corey. What's up?
Wow, I'm
Man,
chasing
you
the
wanna-
sun now. It's dropping fast.
You want to hear something so messed up? Like right now, because I'm broke and everything, you know, it's hard to pay attention. But Starlink is half price for me now. It will cost me $450 for all the gear.
Were you
That
talking
peaked
about
me
that
off.
before? Were you talking about that
Well,
before?
it's usually like $980, you know, for the package. Now they dropped that half price, so now it's like $450, and I don't have the money because I'm behind in bill. Pisses me off. But when I do have the money-
is the 450? Is that just a one time, or is it going to expire soon? Or?
No, that's a one time. Well, yeah, it's a one time
Like
until
drug
the
dealer
end
tactics.
of December. But
Okay.
now I don't have the money. But when I do have the money, it's
You got a
full
lot of
price.
friends, Tim?
Huh?
You got a lot of friends. Just tell them
Nah,
to
I don't ask for money like
send
that.
you a few bucks.
Nah, I don't
Nice.
ask for money like that. Nah.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Nice.
it just shits me because when I don't have the money, these breaks come up. When I do have the money, they don't. It shits me.
Oh, it's just like, Amazon Day and all those and Black Friday. I always seem to not have money during those. It
Yep.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
like
chasing the sun. The sun's dropping, so is the heat temperature.
Yeah, it really shat me.
when-
So
razor sharp.
razor sharp. Yeah, we on a pig or something? Jesus.
Sorry, somebody cutting their lawn. Everybody's cutting their lawn.
Yeah, he's ready to go to IGA now. Look at him. They go to Wawa.
These are my knives for work.
Damn. I can't carry a knife like that around here.
Dude,
That's
I'll
not
carry
a
you.
knife. This is a knife.
That's not a knife. Yeah.
Every time you say it perfect because you can.
Oh, Corey, I can't sell one of my babies. Come on now. Oh, they're nice. I like the one on the your left.
This one here was only $5 at Walmart. It's a little throwaway
Jesus.
knife that I use. This one was a lot
Jesus.
more though. This one was like 20, 30. Something
Back home, I used to have a boot knife, and I used to have a knife on my waist.
Yeah, I
So-
keep it for, if a crackhead wants to get out of hand or a dog.
Right. Treat him like a zombie. Yeah.
Hey, I'm in
Nice.
Florida. I'm in stand your ground. You come up on me acting stupid, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. In New York State, I do that. I get arrested instead of the criminal. That's the way it works.
Like Hey,
Right,
Corey
right.
It is.
Corey
It
said-
is stupid.
Corey said, "Start up the ashtray production and sell them on Etsy." Smart ass. Oh, become a gigolo. Jesus, $5. $5.
Just
Yeah,
a
and-
gigolo everywhere I go.
In New York, in New York, you would get in trouble for interrupting the criminal's fun time.
Yeah, you do. I mean, they come in you if they try to break in your house and they trip and stumble on your stoop, you get sued. It's
Yeah.
great.
I'll be right back.
Perfect.
Coffee.
Well, it's like how in California, somebody can break into your house and while you're on vacation,
set
and
up
all of a
shop.
sudden, yeah, and all of a sudden they're a resident because they've been in your house for 3 days.
That's like we were talking about this before in that movie Pacific Heights, which was like Michael Keaton was in that. That the whole movie was based on that. How a guy, well, he rented a place, but then he had no intention of paying, and then he was squatting, and he was in, and it took an act of Congress to get him out.
Oh, dude, I've seen people in California take a year and a half to get them out
Yeah.
because they'll keep
Meanwhile,
going to the court and getting extensions, especially if you have kids. And it's really easy.
Unbelievable. Yep.
Yeah, it's a.
Wow, somebody put these Covaction stickers all over the signs in this neighborhood. What's up with that?
I'm sorry, but if you're on vacation and somebody breaks in your house, that's breaking and entering. Plain and simple. I don't
It
see how
is.
you can call
Plain
it
and simple.
squatting and then let them stay
I
there.
don't know. Apparently in a blue state like I'm in, that kind of shit works.
Cause when like out where my dad lived in California, Chuck, they used to have like, it was so bad out there with people doing that. Like when my dad or somebody would go on vacation, they would literally have a family member come stay at their house while they were gone to make sure nobody came in there.
Just to kind of hold down the fort.
Right.
That's
Just to make sure.
man. I think I'm gonna wire up like something to my I have natural gas for heat. Just wire up a little igniter and stuff. Somebody breaks into the house, it's snap, 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 boom! Matchsticks. Then call the insurance company. Yeah, I gotta build a new house. Nothing to see here. The vagrant is taken care of.
Man, just think when I get good internet, I can see what this computer really does. Be great.
Ooh, somebody's grilling and it smells good.
Oh, I love the smell of grill. Oh yeah.
I was working by a barbecue place today. Yeah, I was right across the street from a barbecue place today.
Oh, yum. Man,
that's all I could smell.
That shits me because you
guys
get so hungry. Yeah.
You guys heard of Nando's?
Yes.
Probably anybody
we got them over here. Mm-hmm.
Why does everybody think they're so great?
I don't really good. I went to Nando's once. That was enough for me.
Wayne.
Lori and I were told
Wayne B.
Lori and I were told we had to go. We were told we had to go in England. We had to go to Nando's. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm probably going to make no offense to my UK friends, but I tried to explain this to Keith, and I was like, dude, Nando's. I mean, like, how every place has things they do really well. And I know you guys the UK has been barbecuing beef since the Middle Ages, right? We know this is true, but you just didn't get good at it. You got to come over to stateside. We got good at it. So sorry.
Well, Gordon Ramsay actually said that, American beef, as far as barbecue and stuff, he even said it was second to none in the world. He said
so maybe
US has some of the best barbecue.
But this was chicken. Chicken's chicken. But
it's not everything that people say it is.
No,
it's
but
crap.
I mean, I get why if that's the best you have in your country, I get it. That's cool. But
no, we have pop-up barbecues, like street eats and stuff like that. They're the best.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's like I say, every place has its strengths and its opportunities for improvement. So
let's see how my video looks.
This country is no exception.
Oh, Jason McNuts has got some drug dealing to do this weekend. Wayne.
How's my video look? All crappy as usual with like 2 or 3 up. Fucking crap.
No, I mean, every once in a while you have a little skipping, but it's
What do
not
you mean
that bad.
crappy? What do you mean?
To be honest, you have better internet than Adrian does.
Anybody does.
Like his
skipping-
is just choppy and
who's skipping
blocky the
what?
whole fucking time. Unless
He
he's at
needs
his-
Starlink. Adrian
Unless-
really needs Starlink.
Unless he's at his girlfriend's house, his internet, he just looks blocky and just
Mhm.
really bad, like almost like 480p type resolution going.
It's really good that at his girlfriend's house.
Right, cause I
Really
think
good.
she's more in the city though. Adrian kind of lives in the middle. He's kind of out in the boonies a little bit.
He's living a little out in the suburbia and stuff.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the boonies more.
He's in a predicament like I am. But Starlink is available here now, and everybody in the area is getting it, and they're telling me like they're getting 30 and 50 up. I'm like, God damn. That'd be like God to me.
So Elon fired two of the CEOs for Twitter already.
Yeah, he's firing everybody. He's going to clear it out.
Yeah, he's clearing house.
That's exactly right, Dave. I got dial up. NBN wireless. Shit.
I mean, as slow as your internet is, I don't know. It seems to be better than some of the people's I've seen that seem to have the same slow.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't do any gaming. It takes you like 10 minutes to get into a room. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like Adrian, you know, his internet, I think he even gets worse internet than you as far as I think he's averaging like 1.5 up, 2 up.
Sometimes
That's
like 30.30. You told
Yeah,
me
he-
before. Nah, it's going to be good when I get it, but it just shits me when I don't have the money. The damn thing half price.
And
Yeah,
that's what
watch.
well, see, that's what I told you, right? Is it's now that it's coming more available and more online in other places, it's going to drop the price down.
Yeah, but it's still like 140, 150 a month.
Right, but I'm saying like as far as the equipment goes, though,
Mhm.
even that though, once he's on par with the cable companies and the satellite companies and all these different companies that are doing internet, once they have about as big of a customer base as them, then you're gonna see the price and everything go way down.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. But he's going to make different packages now, like he is now. Like business, you'll get like almost 100 up. You know what I mean?
Right, and you gotta remember too, he doesn't have a huge infrastructure to maintain like the cable
No.
companies, right? He's just throwing up satellites that are pretty much throwaway satellites.
Yeah.
Every time 20 of them go bad, he can easily send up 30 or 40 more to replace them.
Well, he just sent up like 50 again. I think it was last week. I don't know.
The cable
But on a
company,
clear night, I can look up and I can see the lines. It's pretty cool. But
There I am. I'm back from my walk, all sticky, but I'm back.
coffee time.
Pizza time.
Pizza time, pizza
Pizza
time.
time.
Yeah, so they gave me today off and they're like, would you like to work Saturday? I'm like, Saturday? I said, I don't usually work weekends, but because I only had like 15 hours this week, I said, I'll take it for $44 an hour. So
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
I'll take it.
Oh, I
That,
got the fuzzies.
But that'll be
Yes.
worth it. It'll be worth it, Paul. Worth it.
Look
Look,
at all this shit.
looks like he's whacking something. Yeah, he's whacking something. Oh, look at what he's doing. Jesus.
What?
Better stop that on cam there, Justin.
What I miss? Oh,
wasn't there a thing there? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy
he had no hair.
Had no hair, did.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Fuzzy
I used,
Wuzzy.
I used to read that book to my oldest boy, and now he's 31.
Yes.
Still, if you read it to him now, we're gonna get a little worried, but otherwise, no. Maybe he still likes it.
Yeah, he would look at me like I'm weird. If I fucking
I'm
do this.
sharpening my knife.
Hey, I can see the chat now. Look at that. Daisy,
Hey,
Robert,
there
and
you go.
Corey, man. I'm finally like, there we go.
You know, probably
Nice.
be better latency if I popped out chat and took. Yeah,
That's what I do. I pop out chat and then
Yeah, I should do that.
helps a
Well,
little bit.
cause, yeah, if you're running the stream just to use the chat, then you're using way more.
Yeah, more. Yeah, so there we
Way
go.
more resources than you need to. Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm thinking seriously
True
getting
dat.
rid of one of these monitors and hooking it up to my laptop and putting it over there and just having two here instead of three.
Really?
that'll
Gonna drop
help.
a monitor? How can you go backwards? I think you could go backwards.
Well, I got
Now-
three now, man. There's a lot happening here.
There's a
Fucking
lot
crazy.
happening.
yeah, but the question is do you ever really utilize all three of them at once? Or
Yeah,
is it just
sometimes.
some-
Yeah.
I
would think
do.
when he edits, I would think when he edits, he does.
But I got a smaller one over here for the chat. But I got this screen here and I can watch something over here. Or read
Yeah.
something. Right now, just watching to see if I can see Paul's drone or not.
Yeah, Corey, I closed everything out, man.
Oh, I think that was a drone.
I think I did. Yeah, I did. There's only. Wait, what's behind here? Oh, you dick. I still got it here. There. Hey, Bill.
Where did my stuff go?
It's probably behind the window, Chuck.
I did. I just found it. Yeah, I buried it. Yeah, Uncle Bill's in the house.
That's how it
Pop it
always
out,
happens,
baby.
man.
Leave it to
That's how
Bill.
it happens. You always put something up and full screen it and you keep it behind it and you're like, why the fuck? Yeah.
Yep. So is that the ship Paul's filming right now?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Can we see his drone circling it?
Well, I'm sitting there
Right
watching.
there.
I thought
I
I
think
saw
it-
it down low. I thought I saw it there
Yeah,
for a second
down
off the,
low.
like, off the starboard side, right? Saw it there for a
Yes.
second.
Yes, it was. Right before you went full screen, we
Yep,
could see it go around.
I did. I saw it go.
Yeah,
Well,
I
give
will-
him credit. He has big balls to fly these things all the time.
He's good at it.
He's certainly good at it. Yeah. I see him zipping around there. It was the top of the screen for a second.
yeah.
I've tried it. It's a hard thing to do, man. Everybody thinks it's easy. That's hard.
Oh, that's a bird. It's got some birds
Bored.
buzzing around.
That's funny, Corey.
Bird.
What do you say?
Said close all the, I don't even know how to.
Yeah,
pronounce
I read it backwards. I did, man. I had two of them up, so I had to close them out. She was getting kind of feisty up here. Yep. Smart ass.
Yeah. I think there are I mean, I like to use I'm using Spotlight a lot when I fly. So I'd probably
Why
lock
are you
onto
using
the-
Spotlight? Why are you using Spotlight?
because it makes my life easier.
That makes it really.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
because it's-
sailboat going in behind.
Because I paid $3,000 some odd dollars for a drone that has it, and it makes it
Might as
possible
well.
to get you get cleaner shots with it.
Yeah, it's slower and cinematic too. Yeah.
But I don't know how you could do it with a ship though, because I mean Paul's literally circling the entire ship, and that's thing's
Yeah, but
massive.
on Spotlight, can't you set the meter? Like set it?
Well, if you do, like, say you pick like the bridge or something, if you locked on the bridge, maybe.
Mhm.
But I think but Paul gets really good shots of the bow and the stern and the port star. He gets the whole ship. I mean, I don't know if you can do that with without continuously changing.
Well, that's
height.
because you gotta think too, those ships are roughly around 1,000 feet, most of them.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
massive.
There
he goes.
It's not like
Oh, it's a
going
bird.
around a car.
Bird.
Yeah, and it's not an orbit; it's a rectangle, so it's pretty. Yeah.
A one
Yeah.
big ass rectangle.
Robert,
Yeah.
I like Elon too, but Sean hates him, and I really think it's because Sean was overlooked for a job with them. And I think it's just bad blood.
Sort of.
Where is he? Paul is Paul getting a little nervous with all those seagulls? There's like a lot of seagull traffic over there.
Oh, there you go, Wayne B. Justin, you read that?
Don't wet yourself.
Somebody put it on a focus here. What the hell?
Ugh, trust me, I ain't getting wet
Up
over
there,
there.
there.
Plenty of birds, man.
Violent now, huh?
That's
Look at that. And this there's the bridge that bit one of Paul's drones once almost.
Yeah.
Well, it did, man. He had the he
Oh,
returned
wait, he
home.
did lose
set at-
one. He did
Yeah,
lose
set
one.
it
That's
like
right.
set at 200 and right into it.
That camera is really good. His that's his webcam, isn't it?
That's
Nah, this is
live.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, I think because the sun is in the right position, it's just about that golden hour. So
It is. It's definitely golden hour right now for
All right.
sure. Yep. Best time to film, man. Best
that's a
time.
bird. Oh, that's a bird.
What,
Yeah.
All right,
Is he
Corey,
flying?
take care, man.
He
Have a good day,
was-
Corey.
He was when we first went to the screen here. Doesn't he stand in the same spot all the time? Shouldn't we be able to spot him?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he's
same spot.
from his vehicle. You can't see him now.
Tim.
Huh?
Huh?
He sits in a chair in front of his vehicle.
What did you say, Justin?
Man, what really nice. That's really nice lighting right now, Paul.
Yeah, it's really nice right there.
I know it's pretty. Long shadows and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the problem is you'll be on the far side of the ship and it'll be all,
Blown out.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Corey, as I've gotten older, I've come to kind of hate spaghetti.
I like spaghetti if it has meatballs and everything in it.
Spaghettios.
You would like balls.
Meatballs.
Meatballs. I didn't see Bill in his steering wheel there. There he is with his shades on.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Justin.
right there.
See
He
what
would like
Corey-
balls. What a dick.
Bill, are those gargoyles, man?
Fucking hell.
Are those gargoyles?
But these
Yeah.
are what the fuck are these? I don't know. They're expensive, whatever the hell they are.
Circle K special.
No,
Nice.
I don't
It's
know. I
like-
can't remember. What's
I was just curious.
They're Oakleys.
They almost look like the old gargoyles, like the Terminator wore, and Dale Earnhardt wore gargoyles too.
Some kind of Oakley something or other. They're Oakleys. But I
All
don't know-
right, Robert.
I don't know what the model is.
And say balls, lol.
Hey, Robert's getting in on it too. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting in on it.
They could just see Paul around the front of the ship, but
And I love spaghetti, by the way.
I don't know. As I've gotten older, I just don't like it anymore. I don't know.
Linguine.
Okay, here's a question. People that love spaghetti, how do you like it? Do you like to do the pasta first and then put the spaghetti sauce on it or mix it?
You know how you like it, same with balls.
Shut up.
no, what
Spaghetti
I
and meet the
do,
balls. Meet the
well, 'cause I use
balls.
venison, but what I do is I brown the meat in the frying pan, add the spaghetti sauce, the onions, all that, and cook the noodles. Then when it's all done, I mix them together.
It's been the question of ages, you know, like some people like it mixed, some people like it separate until you dish it out.
Hmm.
No, I'll mix up.
You take a bunch of pork neck bones, you put them in the bottom of the pan, olive oil, a plugged onion with some garlic cloves plugged into it. Oh wait, you guys are actually talking about buying jarred sauce, aren't you? You make me sick.
Yeah.
Sissies. We're sissies if we do that.
My mother's Italian. My mother's Italian.
Mother's
Actually, there's a
Italian.
couple of jarred sauces that are very good, like Barilla. You ever have Barilla? It's pretty good. Or
Yeah.
Aunt Millie DeMoro is pretty good.
I like the blue cheese one. Sauce.
Those
My
jarred
grandmother
ones-
wouldn't. My grandmother never, well, always used to make her own. She never bought it. Always made her own.
It's not hard.
And the
Well, you got
smell of
time,
the
you got-
kitchen, the smell of the kitchen when you, oh, yeah. Mhm.
You gotta let it. It just takes a long. You gotta let it go a long time. You gotta let it simmer.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pork
but
neck
we-
bone. Let it
No.
go.
Got no time, get the jar, dump it in. It,
But no, you put the sauce on top of the noodles. Don't be a
Right.
Philistine.
Yeah. Don't mix it. I hate it mixed.
Well, it ends up mixed eventually in your belly.
Oh, eventually, but.
Now, my
yeah,
Italian grandmother. Now, I had two different kinds of grandmothers, both from Italy, but because my mother remarried an Italian. My father, my natural father's Irish. But anyway, but they were from different parts of Italy, so they do things differently. Like one would use a little sugar to get rid of the acid, and the other one would actually use baking soda, a little teaspoon of that to soak up the acid, as an example. But what else did they do different? Oh, the one grandmother, she put anything in the sauce too. Hard-boiled eggs, she put tuna fish, she didn't care. Sardines, snails.
Oh my God, escargot.
Well, we didn't call it that. Called it snails.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'd throw anything in. Where the other one was a little more traditional, and she'd make a delicious meatball. Now my mother, she was so lazy though. She'd make meatballs. They would be as big as your fist, because you can make less of them that way. Make a
Damn.
giant pot of it. Put this giant pot of sauce in the fridge, and when you were hungry, you just pulled it out and you just made yourself something.
Why don't
to
you
eat.
come over here, JD? I'll show you how to eat it.
My mom used to make Swedish meatballs, like picking food, toothpick food or whatever. It was beautiful. Swedish meatballs. Yum.
What are these people doing? Oh, I guess
You
they're
sharpen
picking
them
up their,
knives, Justin? You sharpen them knives, man?
Mm-hmm.
picking up their
Yeah, I'm all
signs.
done with them. It's just they've gotten caked with paint and all kinds of crap over the last couple of weeks. I've been using them to scrape.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you just get a scraper instead of using your knives, you dull?
Because that thick ass oiled paint, when it flakes off, I have a really heavy duty scraper and it just doesn't work well for that.
Yeah.
And plus,
I
they
want
do it them.
I want spaghetti now, right? Thanks, guys.
I'm having it tonight. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think my wife stopped for Chinese. I'll probably get some nice Chinese when I get home. And
I
that
had
doesn't
that
be good.
yesterday. I had that
Yeah,
yesterday.
Jody.
Well, I did too. That's what she does. She buys like 2 orders, one for today, one for the next day,
Yeah.
as long as she's going. But she was cooking
Chinese.
something in the crock pot.
Chinese is good second time. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Well, what kind of Chinese you like?
Well, it was the shit I had yesterday was the Japanese, the gamu or fuck it's called Jerung something. It had beef in it, pork.
Oh, lasagna
good.
does sound pretty good.
Forget what it's
Mushu pork?
Yeah, go to get a piece of pizza on Garth here. Hey,
how's
Garth.
it called? Jerung?
Mushu? I don't know. Mushu?
Like dim
I
sum.
like.
Dim sum's good. Like that.
Well, those are dumplings. I like.
Mhm. Beautiful.
I like chicken garlic sauce.
What was that?
She gives me chicken and garlic sauce. And she gives me Szechuan chicken too. I like spicy. I tell her make it nice and hot.
Oh, look at JD. Leave it to him.
I still want spaghetti now.
Go get some.
I'll definitely have that tonight.
Pissing me off.
I was in the mood for sushi, but
Yeah.
What guy
made
isn't
a
in the
big-
mood? Guys always like sushi.
Sushi like I do.
Yeah.
I like sushi, but I don't like salmon. Never like salmon. I like
you're
fresh
missing out.
tuna.
Missing out on
I never
salmon.
liked it. Never liked
Bummer.
salmon. I like fresh tuna. Anything with tuna in it's good. And I like eels good too. Tuna's good. Eels good.
But
You
Bill,
never,
when's
did
the
you
last
ever
time?
you ever had smoked salmon? That's really good.
I
Yeah, I
think.
don't like.
Well, if you haven't tried it in like 7 years, try it again because your taste buds change.
Yeah, you're right.
So seriously, give it a whirl again.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because my tastes have absolutely changed over the years.
I guess it's weird. I guess they just do, but
I don't know. 100%.
like I used to
you're
hate
right.
salmon. Bill, I used to be right with you. I hated salmon. I hated like ripe olives. There were a lot of things I didn't like that now I kind of like. I don't know why. I always like pizza though.
Yeah, that never changes.
No, and it's good.
But
I'd be
maybe-
really sad if suddenly I didn't like pizza anymore. It'd make me sad and thinner, but sad.
You know what's funny? When I was on that paleo diet and I lost 90 pounds, I wasn't eating any cheese. I wasn't eating any bread, so obviously I couldn't have pizza. And then I got all the way down and the entire diet, you were allowed to have a cheat day, but I didn't. I went 7 days a week, stayed on the diet.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I got down to 228. This is awesome. Let's, or 227, something like that. Let's have a cheat day. Let's start doing it.
Like
And I
5
had
pounds
pizza
on
for
in
the
a day.
first. Well, I had pizza for the first time in over a year, and it didn't taste good, and it pissed me off. So I had more. Then I had more. Then it started to taste better, and I was gaining weight.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Garth is on, but he's muted.
That cheat day started, what, 2 years ago and hasn't ended?
Paul's back.
Hodges is on.
Oh, everybody behave. Paul's back.
Paul's back.
Quiet, he's back.
Hey Hodges, tell me about the buses. Everything, you're gonna just call you or something?
I'll let you know at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Were they gonna wake you up at 3 in the morning or something?
6 o'clock, they're gonna make the decision.
Oh,
Wow. But the worst thing about it, it's official. The strike has begun, but for the buses and stuff, we'll let you know at 6 a.m. in the morning because something might happen between now and 6 a.m. Okay.
Now, do you guys actually go picket or what?
Got the Cupid out now. OPSU's going out in solidarity. So
Oh, Robert.
Hell no, we won't go. Hell no. We won't.
Yeah, do you guys
right.
go out and picket or what?
I got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but usually like when a union type thing goes on strike, they usually have you go to picket lines.
They're not
Because-
unionized.
Well, no,
Uh,
they're unionized.
well, because like down here, if a union goes on strike, you're required to, otherwise you don't get that shitty paycheck every week.
Well, we get paid for the first 2 weeks.
oh, you get paid anyway. That's good.
Well, for 2 weeks, for sure. But see, last time, when the teachers went on strike, they signed the contract just at the end of the 2 weeks, so we never lost any money. Yeah.
Bus drivers are not unionized, right, Paul?
No. There is a couple up north of here, but not in this area. And was it Cory Mano was saying that the strike's not going to affect them at all up there. So I don't know. Must be something different up his way. I don't know.
Oh, he's finally unmuted. Garth's finally unmuted.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you do when your nose goes on strike?
Picket.
Picket.
Think it.
Hashtag dead, Joe.
So, did you go to Stonehenge, Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Jesus
You did?
Christ.
Did you,
Can't
Did you
can't
fly
fly
it?
it. You can't.
you didn't fly it?
Can't.
Restricted
If
area.
you want to get arrested, you can fly it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna come up with some kind of stealthy plan where you're gonna
I
stick your
didn't.
head under a bush or something.
I looked really stupid though. I had a 9-foot selfie stick with my pocket 2 on the end of it, and I locked it in on one of the rocks, and I just started walking behind her with the thing way up above the crowd, and I'm walking. And Lori said there were people in multiple different languages like talking about me as I was getting the shot.
No, so let them talk. So what?
Hey,
That's okay.
I
That's okay. You got your shot.
don't know if it's good or not, but I gave it a whirl, so we'll look at it later. But yeah, it was like I'd love to fly. That'd be so cool to fly Stonehenge. You don't have to get close to stuff either, but I think there is a way to do it on one of the service roads. You can do it, but
I tell you, it might be worth getting arrested. That would really make your become an international story. That would really get your channel to take off.
How I flew Stonehenge. Yep.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah,
there were other things.
Interviewing you from the jail cell,
I flew Dirtle Door though. Dirtle Door was cool to fly.
Hey, Matt. Share
Yeah.
some 1K wisdom with us.
It's
Oh
too much.
God. Oh
Okay,
Jesus.
wisdom.
I can't.
What's up, man?
Sneaking up. I'm sneaking up on it, but I'm not there. Just
I
like
What's up,
can't
Matt?
share. I can't share the wisdom because measly little brains will explode.
I don't
Oh
know, man. I watch people.
Oh my
I see
God.
like, you know, YouTube tells you when you get a new subscriber. Sometimes it's like new subscriber so and so,
Yeah.
and then I look at my sub count and it didn't change. I'm like, what? Did YouTube take one away because I added one? What happened?
Yeah,
It's like so
that's
weird.
weird, isn't it? That's
It's
weird.
really
Well,
weird.
that's because you're not in the club yet.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
it's
not
because
like-
you're not buying them like Matt, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
I need a map bump.
Matt is the president of the
The
club.
hair club.
I am glad Matt's on here. Matt, you loving your Mavic 2 Pro, are you going to make the jump to the Mavic 3 Classic now? Since that
That
really
is
is
the
what
one.
that's the
That
one that
is
should have
the
come out before.
Yes, that is. Well, I mean, seriously, DJ, I've done this in the past. You know, when you look at the Mini SE and then the Mini 2, all within a very short amount of time. You know, but
About a year.
that's the one, man. That's the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'm pissed off that they should have released it a year ago.
Yeah, and there'd be
And
a lot
then-
of pissed off people spending that much money on the Mavic 3
Yeah.
when it came out.
And I remember, I think we might have talked about it before. I remember saying that who needs the zoom lens? Like,
Yeah,
just give me
no.
the right.
Whatever.
So like I would have been all over this thing. They could have just called it Mavic 3, and then this should have been the classic should have been the Mavic 3. And
Yeah.
then right now the Mavic 3 Pro should be coming out with the zoom lens to follow. The Cine should have had it first. Should have had all that shit first, but super expensive, along with the classic being the Mavic 3. And then now they could have released like the Mavic 3 Pro, and it would have been with the zoom lens, and that would have got us to buy that probably. Like, and they would have got our money twice. But
Yeah, and you wouldn't have pissed so many people off because they would have had that option to get that zoom lens if they wanted it. But being the only thing available,
that's what we took.
A lot of people do that sort of stuff. I tend to sit back and wait and watch and see what's going on, because if
You
it's
did
not
well.
exactly what I want, I'm not going to
You
get
did
it.
well. Yeah, you did well. But you're gonna love the 4/3 sensor, man. I mean, you're gonna make full use of that thing. I know you are.
Oh, mate, that's really, really exciting stuff when it comes to the cameras, and being on such a small little unit too, and not paying the price either of what the
Well, what you
original.
do is you just leave it on auto and it does it all, right?
Yeah, and then
it's
chuck it into Movie Maker and
Yeah, the 4/3.
Oh God! Oh God!
No,
Yeah.
listen, the 4/3 sensor
Quick
was
shots,
made
or whatever
for
that. What's
Movie
it
Maker.
called? Master shots, masturbator shots. That's stupid.
yeah. Well,
You know, I mean, I say a million times how I'm a proponent and I love Spotlight, but master shots, no. I choose where I fly the drone, and then just want the camera locked where I want it locked.
yeah, I haven't looked into the I mean, because the Air2S had some pretty nice automated flights on it, you know, and it really was. Some of those things were really, really, really good, and they're not jerky. They've really worked on they're up their game with that, and it's very smooth footage. But you know, it's something I'd probably have a bit. Look, I don't even know. I've never used any of those sort of things in the footage that I've got. They're good to have a bit of a look at when you first get it, and oh, that's pretty sweet and what have you. Then get on with doing your job, you know. But yeah, the 3, and you know, because I was tossing up between that 1-inch sensor 2 on the Nano Plus. It is a different color science, and it does look pretty nice. It's a great thing. The Autel, they've come a long way too, and they've got rid of their color profiling, which sucked. So they've really moved forward with
Their
that.
night modes are really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Those night modes are good.
But there's that.
Yeah, I'm
footage-
gonna have to try those master shots someday. I've had that Air2S for well over a year. I don't think I've ever done them.
I guess.
I fly the drone to fly the drone. I don't need it to fly for me. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the autonomy has its place in the universe, and like a
Sure
little
it
bit
does.
of, you know. But
It's
I
not for
mean,
me.
yeah, right. I mean, you should be thinking through your shots on your own and know what you want to film, and then film it, and then tell your story. But that's just me.
That's right. Now the Mavic 3, as I understand, too, has got a night mode too on its video.
It does now,
Um,
yeah. And cruise
mm.
control, which will be, I think I'm going to start using cruise control because that's going to help me keep my speed steady, which is something I struggle with.
So,
Right.
okay. I did see that cruise control, right? Now that they've got a similar thing when you're doing a hyperlapse or something like that on the Mavic 2, right? So if you're doing that, you can do your cruise control thing. It'll just move it, do its nice little slow panning and what have you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not too sure what this cruise control is going to be like on the Mavic 3 or what it's supposed to be for, because to be quite honest, I don't know if I'd ever use it because I don't want the drone flying forward. I mean, obviously you've got to be looking at what you're doing.
I don't know how it works.
So you want to fly it backwards like 10.
Well, you have to fly it backwards away from the light pole.
Away from the light pole. Bong. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's an interesting thing, I guess. But as far as having that feature, I don't know what it's for. Is it like a POI thing where you can yaw your aircraft, but it will still fly in the same direction? I don't know.
I don't know yet. I have to give it a play. I don't know. So I'll find a place where there's a lot of room to mess around with it, not get into trouble, and see what it does.
Is that an upgrade on the 3 as well?
Yeah, the firmware got dumped on everything, so that's kind of cool. So no matter which, there's nothing. The only thing the Classic doesn't have that the Mavic 3 has is the zoom lens. Everything else is.
And can you justify that price just for the zoom lens?
You'd have to really want it, Matt. I mean, I use it occasionally, but if I didn't have it, I could live without it.
Look, let's
I
be
say
honest.
that though. I say that because I have it. I say that that's not really a fair statement, because I wonder what I wonder what Chuck would do. Use my name in third person. If I had like the Classic, because it came out first, and then they came out with the one with the zoom. I'm like, I gotta have that zoom.
Would you buy it? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I might not, because I'm not. There was a time when I would have, without a doubt, I would have bought it because it was the newest thing. Now I like the Mavic 2 Pro. I use that. Hell, I waited a couple months before I bought a Mavic 3 because I was still like, I don't think I want the Mavic 3. Then I got kind of just had to have it, but then it was a piece of shit for a while.
You know what?
I'll sort it now.
I still love the Mavic 2. It's a great thing. And what I do like about the Mavic 2 is that it's not a Mavic 3. And when I put it into a low light situation, I want to pull footage out of that and set everything up so it might look like a Mavic 3 or close to it. You know what I mean? I like the fact that I can really mess with that footage, especially with 10-bit. And
you're gonna have 10-bit again. Your 10-bit D-Log on Mavic 3 is insane.
It would be.
It's freaking insane. I mean, it's.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you're gonna get more out of it than I do. I mean, I'm just continuously learning, and it's unbelievable. The detail that's there that is for you to use is insane.
Yeah,
it's a great camera, and now it flies better. Now it didn't fly well when I first got it, and I missed my Mavic 2 Pro, because the Mavic 2 Pro, and you've been flying it forever. It's like an old friend. You know exactly what it's going to do, and now you can dial in Mavic 3 with the EXP and everything, and you can get it was like kind of like scrappy when it first came out, and now you can get it butter.
So, wasn't refined at all.
They had a lot to do. There's a lot of stuff that had to be done. I don't know what they did, and they didn't talk about it, but it took a few firmware updates to get it like sorted.
Yeah, look, they do that, and I'm kind of guessing that the Classic is coming out with all those bug fixes anyway, because basically
it's the same airframe, it's just a different camera.
Yeah.
I wonder if you take the zoom camera and screw it on to the Mavic 3 Classic, if it turns into a Mavic 3 or not. Remember, you could do that with the zoom and the Pro.
Absolutely, you can. Yeah,
because if it's the same under the hood,
you know what, you probably can, mate. Because you're right. You put a zoom lens on a Mavic 2 and you start your app up, and it comes up as a zoom.
It knows what it is. The problem is, though, do you know how much that camera is by itself?
What, the 3 or the 2?
The Mavic 3 camera, the Mavic 3/Mavic 3 Cine camera with the zoom.
How
It's
much?
$1,100 by itself.
Wow.
Is that stupid expensive or what?
It's like a new drone.
It's insane. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I think-
come down. I remember looking at it when I first bought mine. God, I better not crash this thing. I better actually put like, insurance on this thing.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the two's camera in Australia, I think, is around about the $500 mark.
Yeah, they're
right?
$500 or $600. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
So that's sort of, you can swallow that if you bang your camera up into a tree or some shit.
Well,
But
I've got a
yeah,
spare
it's-
Mavic 2 Pro. If anybody needs one, they can part with it cheap.
You got a spare one, nice. What? I wouldn't even get rid of the spare one. Oh, that'll be a museum piece soon. I'm actually going to pick up another battery for mine because one of my batteries has crapped its stacks.
If you weren't
It's
so
losing
damn
us.
far away, I'd hook you up because I really don't care. I just want to. Like
Well-
the Mavic 2 Pro. I don't think it's going to be a museum piece. It's tech. It's a great drone though.
Mate, the only thing that's going to ruin that drone is the batteries because, as I said, the battery. Well, it's like anyone, like the Phantom 4 and all that sort of stuff.
Can't get 'em
stop
after a
making them.
while.
Yeah, and that's a pity because you can have a totally fine drone, and all of a sudden you can't get batteries for them. So, what have I got out? 18, 19, 20. I've had my 2 Pro for just over 2 years now, and done a lot of flying with it.
That you got it late then because I remember I got mine. I think it was August of 2018.
Well, I bought a Spark in 2018.
Yeah, Spark came out in early
Yeah.
summer, and then Mavic 2 came out
Yeah.
late summer of 18. It came out in August. I remember because it was my wedding anniversary, and it came out while I was in like Hawaii or something. I was like, well, I'm not buying a new drone while I'm on vacation. I'll get it when I get back home.
What an ideal situation to
I
have.
want to
in your-
learn a new drone when you're like,
If Matt, if
Not a
you
good
want it to
time.
be a museum piece, just send it to Tim.
Or Adrian.
yeah, I can't fly all the stuff I have. I got to get rid of the POS. I still have the original DJI
there's-
FPV.
There's a bunch of Pro 2s like the Flymore kits going on eBay for like $700.
Yeah. They will, and they'll come down again too because of the new the classic.
will drive
being-
it down. Yeah, there was a bump
Yeah.
for a while. I missed the window to sell my Mavic 2.
Yeah.
Now it's over because seriously, that Mavic 3 Classic is the answer to the Mavic 2 Pro. It's just the answer.
Mate, it's come out of the Mavic 2 price range. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
So here we go.
Whoa.
Is that a Mavic 3?
It's-
Starting bid for the
Starting bid. Here we go.
you ought to follow that one, see what it goes up to.
It's
I can't-
only got a day and 4 hours on it too, so that's
Yeah, but that's incredible.
Okay.
If you've got some spare cash laying around, it wouldn't be a bad idea just to. Well, although in saying that, although I'm not. gonna
It's
say-
gonna be $800 before it's done. I bet. That's my
Yeah.
guess. Still a
So
far
you're talking
cry.
about putting that camera on the Classic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is there something having to do with possibly with the firmware in the
Well, by-
Classic for it to accept that double camera?
I don't know what else they've changed. And actually there's some speculation that maybe remember the GPS issue that haunted me at the beginning, the slow.
Yeah.
There's chat that they've changed the chipset, but haven't said a word about it, but they've changed something.
But I'm wondering if you put the zoom camera on one of the Classics, if it would automatically trigger an update.
Well, we've
because
already
now
talked
it's-
about that, Justin. If you were
Yeah, that's
listening.
that's what we're
I wasn't
that's-
listening. Usually when you talk, I don't listen.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
well,
that's exactly what we were
That's
that's
Well, that's
this is
why-
exactly
that's why
what we
you're
were
still
wondering.
dumb. That's why you're
But if
still.
it's a different chipset, then you wouldn't be able to flash it.
Right,
You know,
right,
you wouldn't-
right, Bill.
you know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
we don't know. Who's
We
gonna
don't know.
who's gonna pony
Be
up the
sick
cash
if
and try it?
If somebody tried to got lucky, got it for $500, and they want to put it on their Classic and it doesn't fucking work.
Well, we need Billy Kyle to step up and get the screwdriver out and try putting the freaking Mavic, take his cine camera off and put it on the Classic and see what happens. That's what we need.
Who wrote that? You prick. Okay, club
Well, what
sucks.
I miss?
That's just jealousy. That is just jealousy, pure jealousy. If you listen,
Well,
to
maybe
someone,
I should buy that and I'll stick it on my Air 2S.
That'd be awesome. If it worked on it, it'd be great, man.
imagine that.
I would be, wouldn't it?
It'd fly like this. Oh shit!
Yeah, the 4/3 sensor is chunky, but actually the Classic's 4/3 is a lot smaller than the Mavic 3's 4/3 because you know that extra wasted
Extra
space
top
with the
bit.
other sensor.
Mm.
Maybe
You
You
that
can't
would
use the
work.
filters though. That's a bummer. Like if you have a Mavic 3 and you have the filters for it, you can't use like your VND filters or any filters from it on the Classic because the camera body is physically smaller.
Bit of duct tape, mate. You'll be right.
The duct tape. You're not gonna do that.
Try not to get the glue on the lens, though.
Yeah, I used to always get too much glue when I was making models as a kid. Always
Hi,
too much
honey.
cement.
That reminds me of the guy that was working on the, what was that, Justin?
Yeah, what?
That was putting the glue on chipset or something, or?
Oh, hold on. I'll show
He-
Matt that. That was
That was
funny.
the paste, right? The
Yeah.
paste.
On a
Yeah, I didn't get to see
CPU.
that before. I didn't get to see that. I was walking.
That's funny. That's funny. That just makes you cringe.
That does seem wrong.
I put my wife to work. You like this?
Oh no.
Look at
Oh
that.
no, I can't.
Oh.
Oh,
The thermal compound goes on top of the CPU. On top. Oh, not so much.
Put
it's like he stamps it down on there.
Oh.
Gonna make a good connection.
Goes on top of the CPU.
Yeah, I love when he slams it down.
I love it when he slams the fan on there. It's like
Not so much.
that's the best part when he smashes the fan on. You're right, you guys. That's the.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Hang on, JD again. Have a look at it. I'm just starting to read the chat here.
now he checks the chat.
Rob Glazier, how are you, mate? Look at JD. Now this is what I'm talking about. He's a little bit of a wuss in the chat because every time he sees me, he's nice as pie, right? And every time he gets in the chat,
He's a keyboard warrior in here.
he is. He's my only troll.
He's your
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh.
He'll be
But
your
Matt,
favorite
he's
troll. then.
your troll.
Yeah, he's
Matt.
your troll.
Oh, I've made it when I got a troll.
Oh, ouchie.
Oh,
This is
Hey.
Robert Glazier's.
rubbish. You've got yourself an FPV drone, haven't you, Justin?
See,
No,
this
that's
is
Robert
exactly.
Glazier's.
This is why
No,
I want to
that's
sell. That's why I want to sell mine because
Loctite 401.
Wow.
you know the Avata is so much more. The Avata is so much more fun to fly than the FPV because it actually can bounce off of stuff and live.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if I farted violently on the FPV,
Oh,
drone,
who's
it'd
this?
break?
Oh, somebody's got, Uncle Bill's got a delivery.
Does he?
Who's this? Get ready to kick him.
Mower
blades
for my riding mower.
Nice.
Blades.
It's a UPS Flymore box.
Oh, did you change his name? Yeah. Okay.
New blade for your drone?
I got it. Hey, Dre, how are you, buddy?
Not bad at all.
Trey,
Hey,
Hey,
mate.
Ray is the man.
beg
You
your pardon.
guys been watching his short videos?
Wait, I'm the man. Since when is Dre
Oh
the
man,
man?
no, you got to step your game
Hey,
up.
Excellent, yeah.
hey, Matt, this one's for you right here.
Gotta have goals. Dre would
What's
respect the
ironic
fact
about
that you have to
Jesus
have goals.
Christ
You have to
becoming a
have goals.
carpenter was he was actually named after the two words you're most likely to shout after hitting your thumb with a hammer.
Isn't that the truth?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh man. However, Dre is the most sharp dressed man in the
Well, and he's
drone
been
community.
he's been working it too.
Mm.
working it.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on my duck walk that Matt does.
Oh, dude, that
Duck
takes a bit
walk.
of practice. It comes natural to me, but yeah.
I know.
anyone else-
I just can't seem to get it down, man.
yeah, I'll
I
have
need-
to put
I
out a tutorial video on that.
I need to use Matt's idea with it. He had a great idea.
Yeah.
Genius, man. Like a billion views on it.
Yeah, what a stupid video.
That's what those are the ones that get the views. The other ones that get the other ones that get views are the chicks in like wearing next to no clothes or no clothes at all. They get the views too.
That's right. That's right. Like
Yeah.
Justin
Matt-
had his top on.
Matt tried that too, but he ended up getting somehow negative views. I don't know how that was possible.
Ooh, I can't unsee that now.
So my OnlyFans come out with shorts capabilities. That was good.
Only things.
That was actually my idea too. I told Tim or Matt, I said, try the most stupidest thing you could think of on a short. And what did he
It
do?
really
He's like, hold on, does that. And then by what, 2-3 days, you had almost 4,000 views on it.
That's awesome. That's
They're
freaking
ridiculous.
awesome, man.
I did that during Jim's live show.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. But anyway,
Did you tell him to do it, or did Jim tell him to do it? We were all up there. I forget who it was.
we were talking about the shorts and all this, and I'm just bagging them, going, "Oh, what a load of shit." But anyway, you know, they have their place, I guess. And then I thought, all right, bugger it. I'll just do a little experiment because Justin was talking about it, and I said, all right, let's give it a crack. So I did. That's it, just ridiculous thing, and all of a sudden, views on the channel. Oh, what the hell?
Amazing. That's awesome. I can't. I have the Mini 3 Pro, and I refuse to use it in like vertical mode. Just not my thing. Look at Dre going though. He's doing it.
Check out Dre with his Obsidian.
Oh, it is a Lucifer. Nice.
He's been doing a lot of like GQ slow-mo commercials lately. You notice that?
Yeah, did you see the one getting out of his car and going into work? That was a good one.
Can you even find the gray batteries for that anymore?
Very rarely.
Obsidian batteries are no longer.
Most likely, they're useless.
They don't work.
Can you get the housing?
Claim they're new and they're dead because they've been on the shelf for so long. And you buy them off somebody, got about probably 100 plus cycles on them.
Can you open up the housing, like the Obsidian housing, and put the new cells in the other colored housing?
Once you break break that battery seal, it's like more likely to explode on you.
Oh, I guess we don't want that, so forget that.
Yeah, because I've had one.
Spray paint.
So whatever. I had one that got punctured a little bit. Yeah, it was cool. wasn't just like hot out the drone or anything. That thing and just immediately ignited. For the air mixture with the chemicals, it just burst into flames.
So in that case, screw it. You slam the other battery in it. It flies. Who cares? It's all about the footage you get anyway.
Here you go.
Maybe put a neon orange skin on the battery so it helps you see it better if it's going backwards.
Yeah.
There's a thought.
Oh, that could have helped him.
Oh, here we go again. I mean, I was not trying to set that one up. I'm sorry.
So you get all quiet for it, Matt. You've been bumping your gum since I came in here about a half an hour ago. Now you all like cat got your tongue, or did JD shut you up?
He's let you have the floor.
It's good.
I actually play to the people that I'm with, and I know now that someone's just come on and probably won't understand what I'm talking about, so I've just shut up.
You shouldn't talk about Justin like that, man. He's trying to learn.
Hey, I was on before he came on.
No, he's not, mate. He's going to be dumb forever, that boy.
Oh, your prodigy's in the chat too, Matt.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Mike's in the chat now. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Laura
Michael,
and Mike and
Edge there. Yep.
Who's
yeah, I've been sitting in the back corner for a while. Just listening.
Been lurking.
Yeah, I've been lurking. And stuff.
When you gonna get the
Chuck didn't even see my comment when he was talking about what would I do. I said, you do what Chuck always does. You'll buy it anyway.
Oh, I need a stunt. I need a Mavic 3 stunt drone. So maybe the Classic will be my stunt drone for my Mavic 3.
That'll be a cheap one. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be my cheap one. Although, aren't they selling refurbished Mavic 3s? They're probably about the same price as a Mavic 3 Classic. So why not just get a refurbished Mavic 3?
Yeah,
well,
who cares if it has R burned into the freaking serial number? I don't care. It's like, Fly's the same, right?
It does well. Yeah, you'd think so.
Well, I mean, I know there's always that question mark, but
that's the thing with the refurb. You know, you don't know how many flights it's done. You know, so
yeah.
So Chuck, when does yours come?
Refurb like new, right?
When is what? Huh?
When do you get yours, Chuck?
I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said you ordered it.
No.
Okay. Well, then Dre will beat you to it because Dre usually buys it.
Well, the thing that bums me out is like when I had two Mavic 2 Pros, one for redundancy, still have that one for that matter.
Right, man.
I could share everything with it, even though I bought doubles of everything. I had double ND filters and everything. I could share anything, batteries and all that shit. So, but the Classic has a different camera from the Mavic 3, so then you can't. I like to be able to interchange everything. So I'll have to get another Mavic 3 for redundancy eventually. Give it a year, I'll probably get another Mavic 3. I wish they sell drone only. I wish they sell Mavic 3 drone only. I'd be right on that.
Or aren't they selling the Classic by itself?
Yeah, but I want two Mavic 3s just because.
Have you looked at the BIOS on the Mavic 3?
Oh, Jesus.
The what? No, I don't know. It makes when I say this stuff, I'm kind of just kind of kidding because I have the Mavic 3. I'm sorry, the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. And the Mini 3 Pro is actually a great stunt drone already. It's very capable. And it works with the same controller. So you have those two in your bag with the RC Pro or the DJI RC, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm still using mine.
That's all that gets me is that they're selling the Classic with the
RC
generic controller, or you can add on and buy the one with the little 5-inch screen controller.
Yeah. But that controller,
why would they sell a thing with a generic controller? It just seems like that's baffles me.
I don't know. Well, there's so many questions. Why didn't the original Mavic 3 ship with the DJI RC other than the fact that it just wasn't ready or they didn't have chips to build them or something? But I mean, that's
true. To me, that would be the basic standard level for that drone.
You would think. I mean, something of that caliber, right? Because remember, Mavic 2 Pro had telemetry on the RC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In its most base form, and so that was a step backwards. And it's like a guy like Matt looked at that, and he's like, "Well, what the hell? I'm buying this drone, and like I'm not getting what I want, and I'm getting this remote control doesn't even have like telemetry on it." I'm sure you were thinking all that stuff, Matt. I'm not
absolutely, and I was also looking at the fact that I'm buying something that I wouldn't use, like that. I'm not going to pay extra money for this zoom camera that I'll never use. I don't want it. And
I didn't want it either, but I did find a use for it. But it's very limited.
Well, if you're filming in 5K anyway, if you want to just, I mean, there's a limitation to punching in. There's a limitation to that without degradation, But
but the parallax effect is really cool with the 7-time native zoom. It's kind of fun. You can do some cool parallax.
See the private chat, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just saying it has like Matt said, it has very limited use because, like I said, I got that M30T, and you try to fly in that zoom lens mode, you can just cancel it, dude. You're trying to adjust, and you just can't fly smooth enough.
Yeah,
that thing's zoomed in too far.
Because it's just everything's too touchy.
Yeah, everything's too touchy. That's what it is. You can't hold on the subject, and the thing swings around, and what you barely doing. Like it's like anything else, like shooting a gun. You're off by just a hair. About the time it goes down range, you went from the bullseye to the 7 ring. Yeah. You're just off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's as I said, that, and as I always said, they should have. Well, for me, although they've brought out the Enterprise and all sorts of shit now, so it's got the mechanical shutter. But when they first brought this out, that I was really hoping, and there was rumors too, that it was going to have a mechanical shutter. The original
that would have been something. Honestly,
well, it would have been in my mind. This drone here was going to replace the Phantom, right? And it has 12 months later done that with the mechanical shutter on the Enterprise. Right. So it's done that. But I was really disappointed with the fact that they didn't do that. And I said, up you, that's just a load of shit. They've put this price tag on it and it's not replacing. It's not, although it's got the 4/3 instead of the 1 inch, it's still not replacing a workhorse that's been in the air for a long time. But as I said, they've changed that now, and they've got the Enterprise, so you can replace your Mavic, your Phantoms now with the Mavic 3 Enterprise.
Oh, you must be boring, Dre. There, Matt.
Yeah, no, he's. Oh no, that's my secretary. That's my secretary giving him a ring saying, "Dre, pull
Is
your
that
head
what it
in."
is? Yeah, he's like, see, look how suave he looks, even when he just has his phone there. And
I was just, he looked like a commercial just now.
It's like James Bond, you know,
His businessman on the.
and James.
That
Bond.
was my boss telling me I could go home early.
I didn't. What? Hang on a minute.
Bond.
There's a revelation.
Dre Bond.
I actually do have a boss, but
whoa, I thought you
I
were.
don't. How about this? I have a boss, but I don't have a boss.
What's your wife's name?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
the real
one.
boss.
She told him to get his ass home.
Because we're all married to the same woman, so that's a good line right there.
Daddy got a boss when he goes home. Yeah.
Yeah.
One bell.
Yeah. I have a unique situation. The people who I'm supposed to answer to, they haven't filled those positions in the city yet.
Nice. Well, why don't you move up to that position, mate?
You know what? I brought it up, and other people have brought it up, and they reclassify some positions. So for me to move up, I would have to be the assistant director of human resources.
The mail room.
Fancy word for mail room. Yeah, so that person takes on the risk management side of the house for the city. And so I don't have that qualification to be HR assistant director.
Oh, the day that Matt comes to America.
Well, yeah, Dre's going to slap me in the head when he said
Yeah, but who wants to work in HR anyway? God, that's just got to.
Like I said, risk management has always been a part of HR for decades. And that's why I say even though I right now I'm being paid under Public Works, but I'm supposed to be transferring over to HR because of what I do for the entire city.
Okay.
So
yeah,
man.
man.
Deal with a bunch of Matts and their 1K club attitude.
It's not an attitude, mate. It's a lifestyle.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
He is arrived.
Oh, good for you.
Have arrived.
That wasn't me.
Thank you.
Arrived.
Jealousy 101. Gotta love it.
Lord.
Yep.
You're not coming on my show anymore, Bill.
I swear to you, that was Tim. That wasn't me.
It's all about timing. All about timing.
timing, Tim says.
Yeah.
Tim hasn't
It
got
was
that
it.
time.
Oh,
There's no
man.
way that was Tim. He always
That
does
wasn't
things
me.
later, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what did Matt say one time? He said, I'll say something to Tim and then he'll ring me up like 2 days later and be like, no, you did it.
You are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Takes him like 2 days to come back with a comeback.
I go,
Yeah.
It's a while.
Oh.
Process. That's the process.
You apparently really bored Sean there, Matt.
What's
Well,
up?
it's always over his head, mate. When he can't understand, so you've got to go.
Yeah, he left.
Probably
care,
Googling, probably Googling what I said, trying to work the hell out of it. Hey, see you, Sean.
What I did see on eBay today, Chuck, somebody was selling a complete Flymore combo FPV, DJI FPV. I think its starting bid was $350.
What?
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna get for the turd.
Yep.
Well, my mate
$350.
just bought one.
3 batteries.
For $350, maybe make one hell of a good crash video. I can make it, put the right cameras on it, high frame rates, and destroy the thing and be excited.
You know what? That'd want to work. You'd want to get 20,000 views on that, because if you get 150 views, you think, oh, well, that was a bit of a waste of a drone.
Well, the funny thing is, I wouldn't care because I never fly it anyway. It's a piece of crap, and if like I said, it's like I can't fly it like I want to, because if you even bump anything, it shatters. So.
You still have yours?
I don't know. I've crashed mine a couple of times. It doesn't have a mark on it.
Well, you're one of the lucky guys, because most people.
You got the arm supports on it?
Oh no.
Oh, I do.
Well,
That makes a difference, doesn't it, Bill?
That's what's funny. Matt and them, they went up to Chicago and everybody was flying their FPV, and they all crashed and broke. They crashed
So-
and broke all their FPVs. And the only ones that didn't break were the DJI FPVs. One of them hit a tree full
The reason
60 something miles an hour.
I didn't put the braces on it because there's a stress concentration at where the arms meet the fuselage, if you want to call it that, and you brace it, you have the same stress concentration. You're just going to rip all four arms off instead of two. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. It's cheap Chinese plastic, and it's going to freaking dissolve when it's so.
Well, the only thing was
now-
That's that engineering logic.
Avata, though, on the other hand, is a little freaking tank. Lori slammed it into a freaking metal swing set pole and was like, bong! And it tumbled to the ground and the battery came out. It was kind of like battery back in and it was back in the air. If I did that with the FPV, like, hello, DJI, I need new arms, I need a camera, I need.
So the DJI, the Avata is almost kind of like the Spark was.
It is. It's seriously super tough. And for Lori, I bought another cage for it because you only have a few components that you really need to worry about. And the duct work is one, right? The duct assembly on the bottom, and then the cage up top. And you can buy those two things for like under $50. You can have those two components ready to go with all new screws and stuff. So I'll buy those, just have them like in the parts bin. So when we wreck it, we have parts. Well, shit, Lori's tried to break it several times now. She's been bouncing it off freaking swing set poles left and right, and it keeps coming back for more. Just can't break it.
Well, Drone Bum, Michael says here, Drone Bum crashed his today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shorts video.
It is a tough little bugger.
Well, Wayne B says it's not the drone, it's the operator.
Well, yeah, if you don't crash it, you're not going to break it. Of course, that's true. But part of FPV is you're gonna hit stuff because that's super cute, by the way.
And totally out of left field.
And now for something completely different.
And just hang them up.
Yeah.
Which
I
dog's
agree.
going to take out today?
I agree, but the whole point of FPV and all the purist FPV guys that laugh at us for flying DJI FPV stuff will tell you that, part of flying is bending them and sending them,
There's a lot of FPV pilots that go out and buy the DJI ones just because they like to play around with them and see what they can do. So.
Yeah. But I admit it. I mean, you don't have to fly Avata in acro. You can fly it in sport mode, and it's just a riot. The thing is just
Robert Glazier says, I can break the Avata. Give me time.
Oh yeah, Lori's gonna break hers too. It's a matter of time. She's gonna shatter the thing, but I have parts for her, so we'll do a repair video when it happens. I just hope I film it. I hope when she actually breaks it, I actually get it on film.
Make sure you get about 5 bottles of this right there.
Loctite, yeah.
No, we have the parts. We have the parts, dude. The parts that
if you want to do that and you're going to crash it, always do a screen record, always. And I do screen records when I'm on those Litchi things that I'm doing. I always do a screen record, just in case. Although you do lose connection with the drone. I'm doing a lot of testing at the moment, but anyway.
How's that coming out, Matt?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Videos.
You're really unlikely. I haven't posted any, mate. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying if it's an indication.
With the waypoints.
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing, and I think it's more to do with the drone, because the camera on that thing mucks around a little bit here and there because it's, I don't know, it needs new ribbons and all that sort of stuff, right? So it does some funky stuff every now and again. So, for me to really test out my settings of POIs and things like that at negative ground levels and all that sort of thing, to bring your gimbal down and all that sort of crap, I'm really going to have to throw the Mavic 2 up. Because that thing, it's impeccable. It still works fine.
No, you gotten the what's it called, the Litchi, basically for the laptop, for laptop or for your desktop computer, the virtual Litchi.
Yeah, so I do all my planning on my computer,
right?
Save that off, and when I open the Litchi app on my iPad, I'll just load it in. And,
you log in, it's right there. Now, are you able to do a test flight on your computer?
No, can you do that?
Yes, you can do a test flight on the computer, so you can see pretty much how the drone's going to fly.
Gonna
That's how you
react.
know if you need to adjust. That's how
Oh,
you
with
need to
Lychee, yeah.
adjust your gimbal settings, because basically if you put the gimbal setting in POI predominantly, they're going to follow the POIs, and then you set the waypoints to follow the next waypoint. So the drone will actually, you know, go that direction or will turn that direction if it needs to.
Okay.
Dre, you would think if he was in the 1K club, you would have known that.
Dre,
Too busy signing autographs.
Dre, have you heard anything about DJI releasing the SDK for Mavic 3? So that, because like you can't use Litchi with it right now.
Just for the enterprise one, because they've already allowed drone deploy to be installed on that smart controller.
Crap, because I mean,
So
like
that's the only one that's been released. It came released when they announced it.
Well,
see, that's the one thing. I don't know if Matt uses waypoints, but it sounds like he wants to. And Mavic doesn't have waypoints.
To me, well, there's a couple of problems. I mean, Litchi is probably the oldest established program out there. There's also a lot of guys in the UK use DroneLink, which is just like Litchi. It's a waypoint mission, but Litchi's been around for at least almost close to 8-9 years. And it covers probably the widest variety of drones across the board. And like I say, you can get some excellent cinematic footage if you know how to manipulate the waypoints and the gimbal settings for that thing, because you can slow it down between a waypoint 1 and 2 to maybe 2 miles per hour, and then speed it up between waypoint 2 and 3 to about 8, 9, 10 miles per hour. So you can adjust everything in your pre-setup to how you want it to be done. And then like I said, you can watch it fly before you can go out to your location.
Dude, how do you get that?
You gotta have Google Earth installed.
Yep, that's right. That's what use it, because then you could simulate exactly what you're gonna see.
Right, it's a simulation. That's what it is, a simulation. So I mean, the camera might be slightly off because they use a generic, I think it's 24 millimeter setting for their camera in Google Earth, but you'll get a good idea, especially if you're gonna run to a tree, side of a hill, a building, something like that. That way you need to know how to adjust your altitude and stuff. If you're flying close into areas and everything else.
Google.
And the same thing with the gimbal, it will give you a good idea what that gimbal is going to be doing.
Well, how do you load that Litchi mission into Google Earth?
Well, I say you have Google Earth, and you when you download and install Virtual Litchi, it automatically syncs up together. So when you go to at the top of if you have the newer version on the top top left part of the screen, it should be a little globe. You click on that, and your flight gets loaded right into Google Earth.
Is it?
Saw a video on YouTube on that a long time ago. Somebody was talking about how to do that whole process.
No, we do that for work sites over here. Like if we have a highway work site, and we can GPS every sign that we put out.
Links in the chat, Matt, for that video.
So how? Okay, so I've pushed on the globe. It says discover. So
did you already have that?
Why don't you share your screen?
Is your mission already uploaded?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
The mission's uploaded, and then you went to the globe, and it should have went straight to Google Earth to show that mission.
Yep, and you attach it.
Because it doesn't look any different to what I was looking at with the Litchi app.
Okay.
Share your screen, and I put the link to the video in the chat.
Okay. Share my screen.
I saw it over there.
That way they can see what you're doing.
Share my screen.
Hey, Paul, can you go to my channel and pull up Litchi? I have a video called Litchi.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's that thing.
That's the one. Yeah, Justin.
So
Justin's the man. He's
Well, I watched this a really long time ago, or one.
Well, I'm looking at Matt's Litchi thing right now. He's got that up there.
That's Matt's?
Yeah, that's Matt's
okay.
Thing. Let me
on your channel?
Yeah, my channel. Look for try and get the right one. Yeah, it should be a video using Litchi to get cinematic shots.
Okay, let me go over check.
Is that in the links in the chat too? Is it, Justin?
Yeah, that's the one that other guy did that shows you how to set it all up.
Right, so I'll keep that as in save, watch later.
Just watching Parliament. They just passed back to work bill, but they're going to do they're officially on strike. That's actually an illegal strike now
Oh,
because they packed back the work legislation.
you be quiet, Wayne. You're pissing me off.
Hey, Paul Murray, I just put the link in the chat. The
Okay.
video.
Hey,
But
Dre.
it's a little long. It's about 13 minutes, but I go through it step by step, and I got both views on. I got the Litchi view and the actual flight in there, and you'll see where the flight and Litchi is almost simultaneously going along.
And you better watch the whole thing too, because his analytics will tell him that.
Nice.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, on but Dre, all right. So I've got Discover up here. You can see that, yeah.
No. It should be. You should have another. No, there should be another bar at the top of your window. Yeah, I don't see it.
I'm wondering if he has to shut it down and like.
He
No,
may
he
have
shouldn't
to.
have to. He shouldn't have to. There should be a drop down menu for it.
Yeah, it should be either drop down something, but it should be across the top of the left part of the screen that allows you. It should be something else that takes you straight into Google Earth, and it should show all your waypoints like you just showed us, and it'll allow you to the mission will just start. It'll just start from waypoint 1 on.
And that's on that link.
Oh, the one I have, yeah, you'll see it. That's why I said I want Matt to see that part. You can play like the first 2 minutes of it, and it'll
Okay.
show you how it's supposed
must
to look.
it must not be available to 1K people.
Ah,
If
Hey,
Matt
well,
stops
give me-
if Matt stops
give me-
sharing, we can look at it.
give me 60 more subscribers so I can be harassed by Justin saying that'll be great. I will
Hey, Matt,
embrace the-
if you talk to Ari, he'll show you because the last time he showed me a mission, he showed it pre-flight.
Today,
He
we're
showed
going
it
to talk about
pre-flight.
how to use Litchi to get some cinematic looks from your camera. This is a few tips of what I've learned to use. So, as always, hang on, enjoy the ride, and please subscribe and leave a comment.
Nice
too.
takeoff, Dre.
Thank you. First off, we're going to look at using the virtual
Wear that suit
Litchi
and tie, you
program.
get more
You
views.
see,
that way.
you see right
I
here,
think it's one
Matt.
of the
This
biggest
how it should come
assets
up right
when
here.
using Litchi
Right.
together.
You want me to
Whole
mute
pattern.
You
it?
can pre-plan your flight
Yeah, you can go ahead and
before
mute
even
it.
leaving the house.
I'll
You
talk
can
it
use
through.
the virtual Litchi on
So it should come up like this, and this is where
Oh,
the flight
sweet.
goes in.
preferably on your desktop.
That's just kick ass. I can see I can miss every single thing except for something like a tree that's grown since they did the
Right.
last map.
So this is how it's supposed to come through Google Earth. And it'll show you the pattern that you're gonna fly. It'll show you the direction the drone is facing. And here, my point of interest is 1, so now the drone is slowly turning towards my house. And we're flying at about maybe 1 or 2 miles per hour at this point.
Might need some more roof beams there, mate. Looks pretty crushed. That.
Ooh, the
Yeah,
solar
no, that's
panels
what I was
and-
gonna say.
It's always 32 panels, dude.
It's like Rocco's Modern Life House, a little crooked.
Look at that. I like that. Yeah, that's crazy good. Holy shit.
Look at all those
Right.
abandoned cars and shit around there. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the house.
Never thought Drake could ever help me. Look at that.
So here it tells me the
That
next
is
waypoint
really
I
cool.
went to, I elevated up to about 150 feet. I start pulling back away from the house. You can move it forward, Paul. It's going to take a while because I'm only doing like 1-2 miles per hour. So go on to the next chapter. This is a real life shot. This is
Yeah.
what the drone is actually doing.
Nice.
That's cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, go ahead and take it forward, Paul, to get to the train section.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to take a second. There we go.
We've been doing some donuts in the road there. What the hell?
Yeah, I got a bunch of knuckleheads.
Oh, that's cool. Got training in your backyard.
I know.
Yeah.
Check that out.
And here, same thing. The drone is slowly turning and you'll see a train come through.
Oh, don't go over the train. Don't go over the train. Don't go. Oh,
You can fly over
FAA.
the train.
FAA.
No, it's not his fault. He's not flying it.
He's
Yeah,
the
the
pilot in
drone's flying
command.
itself.
He's the pilot in command.
This is just a
Honestly.
honestly.
Oh my God, there it is. I'm calling the FAA. I'm kidding.
That might be.
Now, the one
Imagine
part
how
about
much
this, Matt, the
damage it
train
would
part is
cause.
nothing. As it continues to go through, the gimbal slightly, I mean, you can't even do this with your own hand. How slow this
No,
gimbal
it's really
gonna
nice.
rise up.
It's butter, man.
Mhm.
Some
Yeah.
people.
Starting about,
Butter.
yeah, right here, Paul, leave it there. You'll see how slowly I have the gimbal rising up. And you'll see the rest of the train come into view. You'll see the rest of it going towards the city comes into view, all this kind of stuff in the whole area.
Yeah, you can't do that manually. Hell no.
No, you can't do it, man. And I say the point of interest too is the grain tower. So that now the gimbal's rising up to Mac. I had this point of interest at about I think it was about 80 feet above ground. And that's why the gimbal's rising up real nice and slow to meet it and get everything that comes into the horizon.
Yeah. What drone is this, mate?
I know, what a
Dude,
great
it's a
train
train.
shot.
These trains come through every day by my house.
Man,
Is it Phantom?
I'd be filming
it's- yeah, it's
trains
the Phantom.
nonstop.
Yeah.
This the Phantom.
Yeah.
And you see
Oh.
now, I set the speed up to 8 or 9 miles per hour.
Mm.
This is not post. This is what I set it for. So now you
See-
see the drone speeding up. It's going to do an orbit around the grain tower while it
You did-
maintains that point of interest.
You didn't have curves set on, did you? That you had straights?
No, I had curves.
Did you?
Yes. I always have the curves set in.
Yeah, right. Okay. It just looked when you took off, then it looked like it was just a straight run.
Yeah, well, that's because it's sped up.
Yeah.
And Dre, looking at Matt's previous videos, you're right. He could never do this.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was such a rough
Coming
room.
from a bloke with 2 left thumbs.
It's a rough room.
Yeah. You go ahead and move it up a little forward, Paul.
What's that?
You can move it forward a little bit.
Okay.
And right there, stop right there. Go ahead, click it right there. This is the part you can't do. This is the drone completing the orbit, keeping the POI in the same place. So now the drone is actually flying backwards and sideways at the same time.
Watch out for that light pole. Oh, that's Justin. Never mind. Go ahead.
Watch out for that tree.
Yeah.
George.
So like I said, you get that nice sweeping motion because the drone is actually flying backwards at an angle at the same time. And that's a second train coming through the opposite direction there, Chuck.
Or
Man, you got so much train porn going on. I'm kind of jealous because, like,
Yeah, no kidding.
I know.
And I say before this video's done, there'll be a third train coming through.
Yeah.
I like the horizon with the mountains in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool, huh?
So yeah, you can go ahead and push it through, Paul. Yeah, go down about towards the last part of this video. We'll go back over the trains here. You can go right there. Stop right there. I'll show you the solar farm. Same thing. Point of interest right here, the solar farm. Try to use the arrays as like a artistic angle of the shot. And I got these poles over the side of me to my right. They're 100 feet in the air. So I had to put it down this narrow path in between the solar farm and these poles, power lines.
Mm.
And the same thing here. You'll see the drone turn, keep its point of interest while it rotates around at the same time. So you basically got 3 axes working at the same time.
Mike.
And as the drone starts to back away, the gimbal will come up slowly.
Yeah, that's the guy. I like that Google Earth down there. That's good.
Yeah, you see down the bottom?
Right?
I don't like the way you just said that in the mic.
Did it turn you on?
Oh my God.
Oh, I really like that Google Earth.
Really like that Google Earth.
I really
And
like
then
that
here,
Google Earth.
The
Oh,
drone's
yeah.
gonna do. The drone's gonna do almost a complete 360. The gimbal's gonna go straight down a 90-degree angle.
That Google Earth looks mighty fine.
And the good thing about this is you can fly that mission 300
Over.
times.
Like I say, over and over again, identical mission. If I want to make a small adjustment, no problem.
Mm.
Like I said, if I told you to fly it again, you're manually, you couldn't do it twice.
Watch the wire, watch the wire, watch the wire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And right now, I'm 360 turn. I'm lowering altitude down to about 50 feet right above the train.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, another violation. Cut this out.
Landed on the train. Landed on the train.
The same thing here. The train tracks where pointing interest 4. The drone does its complete 360 turn. Now it's backing away from the train.
That's such a great shot.
Come across
That
the
is such
road,
a great
back
shot.
to the house, and it's slowly going to turn across the house. And it's still dropping in altitude. It's dropping down to about 37 feet.
Just missed
Slowly.
the tree. Yeah.
So we're going to come across the rooftops of the house as it comes back to my house.
That's pretty cool.
Well, Tim,
That
you
is super
could
cool.
use that, like when you're out flagging, it could follow you and do a circle around you and show.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No. I don't think transport department was like that.
Yeah.
No.
And it's back home.
And back home.
Back
that's
home,
pretty good.
sweet home. That's pretty cool. You didn't expect to see the train though, and the train made the damn
No.
shot.
Why-
Train- the train
That's
made-
the second time of the flight. The first flight, there was no trains involved.
But it made the shot. The freaking
Yeah,
train.
that's what I'm saying.
Epic.
It just came into play like that.
But those are the kind of things like if you have the drone flying really super low, you have to be careful because you have to be cognizant that you don't know if a vehicle's going to come by that's higher than you set the drone to fly
Well,
or something.
Like I say,
then-
at the lowest point, when I got to the houses, I was 35 feet.
which is way above.
When
any of that
I
stuff,
came over
yeah.
the train, it looks closer because of the camera gives you.
Yes,
that
the camera pulls it
perspective.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, the camera pulls it in. I'm at 75 feet.
Oh, that's a good idea, Wayne. You could actually do like a time lapse of like an area being built up.
That's the whole point of waypoints right there. There's like a building
Yeah.
going up here in Syracuse, and I don't have waypoints on my shit. I might have to use the Mavic 2 Pro. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and that's what I use on the
Matt,
Amazon
the
job. I
Mavic
did.
2
I
Pro
did-
might
I
have to
did
stay in
the
service
large
a little
orbit
longer.
of that facility using Litchi. So I did the same orbit for 10 months straight. Same orbit.
And that
Tim
literally
wants-
still only works on the Go 4, doesn't
Well,
it?
that's what I want to do with this place. They're building a microchip plant, and I want
Yeah.
to time lapse it. So I want to get the ground break and then just like film every like once or twice a month. That's all. Just
Yeah.
get
Twice a month is excellent. Once a month, sometimes too much goes on. But twice
yeah.
a month is excellent.
then just hit it twice, and then after they build the building, put it all together.
You go back, look at all your footage.
God.
and you can take one orbit around that building and splice it all together.
I want the pictures though. I want the pictures from different points, and then I can show the building going up from different angles in
Right.
time lapse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can edit it all together. So as you finish one complete orbit, you saw from dirt to finish in one orbit.
Be badass.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good like that because you can stop recording, take photo, start recording, off you go to the next one, stop recording, or you can set your recordings and everything.
Yeah.
You can have it just snap the shots though, I believe, and then right? Can't you?
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Not-
I'm gonna
not-
jump too. It's
Not
getting,
while it's recording. No.
no.
All right, later, Dre.
Later,
See you,
Jerry.
mate. Thanks,
I'm gonna
Dre.
jump.
Cheers, mate.
I'm gonna go. I'm
Hey, Paul.
thirsty.
Yeah, I've got to too actually because I've got stuff to do.
Stuff to do. I've got editing to do.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
I'm
I'll
so
have a
far
look.
behind.
I'll have a
Still working
lot of
on it.
editing to do over the next week with Dennis here.
And movie maker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, did you
Like I
check
said,
that out?
yeah.
Matt, did you check that site out?
I'm not teasing. I love your accent. Don't
That
worry.
link I sent of Montville. Did you check it out?
No, I haven't checked it out yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I will. But anyway, we'll sort that. We'll sort that. But awesome stuff.
Yeah, I
all
guess
right.
I better
All right,
figure out.
I'm out too.
Okay, Justin's leaving and Matt's leave. Well, I figured the two of them will leave together. And Chuck, because Matt has to keep an eye on Justin, you know?
Is that what it is? You
Yeah.
should keep an eye on me because I need Matt bumps.
Brown eye.
Brown eye.
Oh God! Did you just say brown eye? Did he just say brown?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
What I say?
Or I had a friend in college used to call it little rusty bullet hole.
Yeah.
No,
They call it pegging
You
now.
like that one, Matt?
Rusty
Little
bullet hole.
Tim says he calls it pegging.
no, it's called tongue punching the fart box.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
You know, on that note, I think
Couple
it's
of
time
starfish.
Oh my God.
Chuck, you gotta go pick up Lori or
No, I'm just gonna go chill.
Later.
Edit some Alaska stuff.
Later.
And
okay, Justin.
bye, guys. Peace
We'll
out,
see you.
everybody in the
Okay,
everybody in the chat. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Paul.
All right. See you, everybody. I'm going to take off too. I got house cleaning to do.
Okay, Tim.
Later.
Bill, did we gross you out enough for tonight?
Not even close.
Not close. Okay.
Can't affect me. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Yep. We'll see you, Bill. And thanks for coming in. And
Nobody's going live tonight, are they?
no.
Ken Aaron's not on.
No.
And Tammy Jean said she's not feeling well, so she's not going on. And
Well, you know what? You ought to go live at about 8 or 9 o'clock.
I was thinking about it. Hey, we'll see. See if anybody shows up.
Because you
Talk to you later.
You get a bunch of people going. I've got a video to work on, but
I like how you think there. You say, since nobody else is on, you'll get a bunch of people.
well, you will. No, but I mean, you
The
have
last resort.
a lot of people that do watch your channel, so it's not like Justin, you know.
He's not here. You can't make fun.
Yeah, he only gets 1 or 2 people over there.
I'll talk to you later, Paul.
Okay. All right, Bill. Take care.
And see you, other Paul Hodges. Good talking to you.
Oh crap! I had my microphone on.
I know. I figured that. You know, that's okay. Those guys carried the conversation quite well.
Oh yeah, it was on a roll, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, we have what? 8 people on? 9 people tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
and we
All right,
did
guys.
well.
I got
Okay,
some
Bill,
Chinese
take
food
care.
waiting
Have a
for me.
good
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I should go out and get my new monkey suit, bring it in, try it on.
There you go.
I,
Okay, Paul. What do you think?
yeah, I bought new coveralls and a new winter coat today.
There you go.
All like this, you know, not but orange, right? With black and stripes on it. No,
All right.
no, but anyway, I just watching Wayne B. He put a video out, but the first 30 seconds you can't see anything. It's black, but he said it was fog. So
Yeah. Okay, Paul.
yeah, I got some stuff I want to do. So
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Marie S., thanks for dropping by. Robert Glazier.
get you.
Chuck
Oh.
says goodbye. Tim
Yeah.
Jackson, Wayne B., Recovery One Drones. Well, we had quite a few people on tonight, Paul.
Oh yeah, we had a good night tonight. That was a really good thing here. Come on, for now. I
All
need
right,
to.
Paul, take care. I'm going to go edit that chip video.
Yep. See you later, Paul. Everybody. Bye.
Unless you want me to show you the raw.
No, that's okay, Paul. We'll see it when we go.
Okay. Bye for now.